So we finally landed in Taipei from JFK. We have to transfer here to go to Danang. I think our layover is like 2.5 hours, and then we catch our flight to Danang. It's raining here in Taipei, so I'm fingers crossed that we beat some rain or whatever. The flight was long, but I slept off and on, and they fed us all damn flight or whatever. But if you're brand spanking new here, I'm Marika, aka Brooklyn Betty. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We talk about fashion, food, and feelings. And this is going to be some food, feelings, fashion, and travel edition to Asia. Love it for us. So I'm excited to see what we're going to get into, what the possibilities are. I'm very hopeful for the food. We're going to see about the fashions. I heard they make a lot of custom stuff out here, so I know Harpo is interested in that. I'm a little bit interested. I think I would want to make like a bag or something, not really clothing, but we gonna see. There's a lot of adventures, there's a lot of things to be had. I'm very anxious because I use my free will to book a mani and pedi at 4:30, and we land about almost 12. So I think I should be in good shape, but I know we're gonna want to like put our stuff down and go get food. So it might be a little tight like a tiger, the timing, just for all of those reasons listed above. But yeah, we're about to find some food in this terminal and see what Taipei has to offer. Probably get some brothy noodles or something like that.
Soup combo with the dumplings that come with it.
Look like
Chinese noodles by
noodles
itself.
with pork. Luckily, they had a pretty decent luxury shopping experience in the Taipei terminal while we killed some time. I was shocked to see some of these vendors, honestly, truly. I got this H&M Studio jacket and I am in love with it. It is so good. It is sold out, so sorry girlas, but I enjoyed my travel fit even though it was blacked out. It was big no nonsense over here. This is our hotel. And quite literally, the beach is across the street. You just walk through this little plush forest wildlife situation. And the beach is right here. This whole strip is the beach, like Miami. Look at all of these vendors. You know, rookie mistake. I gotta get better at recording the room prior to us settling in and throwing our stuff all about. So excuse the mess. But I just wanted to show y'all our little accommodations for the next 7 days. Very clean, very cutesy, nothing too crazy. But it's by the water, and that's the only thing that really mattered to me. Very great price. I think it was about 500 for the 7 days, which is amazing. With this little balcony situation as I love a hotel with a balcony sit down, and that view is just so fire to wake up early in the morning and look out the window and be in love with life. Yes, yes. So we in the town, we checked into the hotel, showered, and like I was saying on my get ready, my packing little vlog, that I saw a girl on a TikTok saying to get your nails did and your feet did out here. So I made a little resi expedition to this spot called them child nails or whatever. So I'm about to go in here and see what it do. I didn't even pick out like any kind of inspo or anything. It's just vibes, but the pictures look decent, so we gonna see. So of course your girl went to the wrong location, because who told them to have two different locations? But any hoodles, Gotta take your shoes off and wear these slippers before you go in here. But the studio was just so cutie patootie. I love the reclining plush chairs. America need to get some of them, but you know, in America we would tear the chairs down in 2 seconds. But I got a nice little gel set, the chrome and the 3D art on there. So supercalifrage, absolutely loved. And it was $35 hairs for the toesies and the fingies. It's definitely giving big Miami vibes. Even Brazil, when I visited Rio, it looks a lot like this. It looked like the strip. I look like Miami Vice. I look like I'm in Grand Theft Auto. The nail situation was okay. What I will say, it was overwhelming. Harpo went to get a massage, so he couldn't record me. But literally, I had 4 people working on me. Like, I was a project. One girl for each hand and leg for the petties, and it was crazy. And then also they only do dry pedicures at this spot. Hated it. I don't know what the girlies are talking about. This is my first time getting a dry pedicure, and I don't need to see it again. It's something about your feet being submerged in the water and taking off all of the dead skin that makes you feel clean. It's just not right. It's not right to just go in and work on Myra's feet with these tools and don't put no water on me at all. Like, I'm gonna Google or TikTok and see if there's other places that do the wet pedicure here, because it's no way. Like, I feel so undone right now. Now y'all know my middle name is Food, so I was excited for night 1 of the Din Din. I got a shrimp pho. Harpo got a beef pho, and that peanut tamarind drink I was not a fan, but the food was pretty good. For the past few years, I have been bringing in my birthday with a sweat, just a way to honor and move my body. And what better way than to bring it in Danang with this pool view? Hey y'all, so it's officially day 2 in Vietnam. We got out here yesterday, which was the 10th. Around 1 o'clock. Our flight was delayed, so we basically came in, showered, and hit the ground running. I wanted to see what the nails was hitting for, so we did that yesterday, and it was pretty decent for the price, for the $35 US or whatever. Crazy full set and pedicure. Like I said, I did not enjoy that dry pedicure situation. I'm here taking these rods out. It's pretty rainy this week, and I'm super annoyed because it's not supposed to be rainy season. I made sure that we weren't traveling here during rainy season, but you know, I guess it's just the luck of the draw. So since today is very overcast, and I think it's going to be raining off and on, we decided that we're going to go to Hoi An, which is another area, another little city. And it's very popular for tailoring. When all of the people and all of the fashion girls come here to get things tailor made, they go to Hoi An. I think it's like a 30-minute car ride or whatever. Everything is super cheap out here. The 30-minute car ride is $12, which is insanity. We've been taking these little Uber Jace cars. Yesterday, 8-minute drives to like restaurants, and just when I went to the nail salon, they were like $1.78. So I would highly recommend coming here if you just want to come somewhere beautiful. That's not the Caribbean, but it really gives Asian Caribbean, for real. A lot of palm trees, beautiful beaches, really humid weather. So I just really love Asian countries because I just love the food. So far, the food has been good. Vietnamese coffee is strong as hell. So I did have a plan to like go to all of these different coffee shops, but baby, the way the strength of the coffee is insanity. And I know I need a little pick me up, a little wake me up. I'm just a little sad because of the rain, so it might really just make my curls drop. I might not even have a curl for long if it's gonna be rainy and get wet. But the people at the beach, child, they at the beach. I don't know if these are like locals or if it's tourists. Like, I paid my good money, so I'm going to the beach regardless. irregardless. Yo, why did black people used to say that so much growing up? I remember hearing full-blown adults talking about irregardless. Like, girl, what is even that? What is irregardless? But overall beautiful. I think I was looking at the weather for Ho Chi Minh City, and they like 80 degrees and sunny. So I feel like we gonna probably take a day trip there just to get some sun, to get our money's worth. And the round trip flights is like $100. It's like only an hour away. So I think if we get there early in the morning, like 9 a.m., and then plan to stay there all the way to, like the whole day to 11, we should be able to get some good shopping. I heard the shopping out there is really good in Ho Chi Minh City. So I'm thinking we'll probably do that tomorrow. And I'm excited about Hoi An. I thought that it was going to be like, if you can make it thing, we can make it. But since the weather hasn't been so great, I think that'll be a good exercise to do, a little activity, even if we don't get anything. But I hear they make like jewelry and things like that, and I've been wanting new rings and earrings forever when I go to the vintage shows, and I don't really ever find anything too crazy. So maybe I can find something there. And then unquiet as kept, I really been wanting this Hosa hunting jacket, that hourglass jacket from is it Revolve? I've been wanting that jacket so bad, and it's sold out, and it seems like it's never coming back. So, I don't know, girl, I might show them a picture of that jacket, and if they can make that jacket, then I will have them make the jacket. But it seems like from what I've been seeing, you show them what you want, and then they make it in like a day, and then you come back and get fitted and whatever, any alterations. But yeah, I'm excited about that. Might even make me a little YSL windbreaker dupe jacket. Who knows? Who knows it? The people, it seems like they be getting all of these things. They get like tabby shoes made. They get Birkenstocks made. I'm thinking I'll probably, if they can do that Helsa jacket, I'll probably definitely do that. Harpo went and got a massage yesterday while I was getting my nails done. And I think he got either a 60-minute or 90-minute massage. And that joint was $11, 11 doll hairs. And he said it was a really good massage. But yeah, I'm thinking later after we come back, I might want to go do a massage. We have massages at our hotel, but our hotel's massage is $45, which isn't awful. It's actually an amazing price if you don't want to get up and leave the premises. But I don't know. Call me cheap. I want to go and get the $11 one. I don't know. I feel like I want to get a massage every day. Like every day while I'm here, I want to get a massage so I could just feel like a tenderoni, so I could be falling off the bone. I want to feel like brisket. I want to feel like beef ribs at a barbecue spot. Like just have my whole body falling off the bone, child. Whatever I could do. This is so pretty. So we're in Hoi An, and I'm doing a fit check. My glasses are from the Freest of People. This is from Zara, this little scuba neoprene. And then these are some vintage, like the rice bag pants. And then I have on my Vibram 5-finger toe discount joints, vintage Shanae. And we're about to go see if we can find some tailored something, some custom made something. But first, we have to get the footage. Gotta try the soups. This Bev was really, really pretty. Don't kill me because I can't remember the name of this place, but there are a strip of restaurants out there and they are all pretty good, so I'm told. So you can't really miss. But of course, and the spring rolls have been busting so far. And the lanterns and the trees. What's this? The internet's already warned us that there was going to be a lot of knockoff culture out here. So we're not interested in these, but I just wanted to show y'all. So these are the leather shops where they make the shoes and all of that, bags. Look at the tabbies. They're not really comparable to a tabby from Margiela. No shade, no tea. These look like some Doc Martens, those cowhide And then they have a lot of Birkenstock looking shoes. Now, I did love the custom cowboy boots because look at those colorways. Are you kidding me? So this spot was really popular on the TikTok. I was gonna get a bag made here out of a cobalt blue, but they wanted $300 here. The price is steep. I think the internet has inflated.
10 million. That's $500. This is a nice
I
jacket.
like this. That's so good.
Yeah.
So I'm in a bit of a kerfuffle because they can make the jacket about 80% similar to what it looks like, but because it's a picture, they can only do so much. It's better if I had the actual thing for reference and wanted to, like, you know, make a different color or different fabric out of it. But because it's a photo, they could just do but so much. And I don't know if I'm willing to risk that. I don't know if I want to just like getting it custom made to my body, which I like this part. It'll be $200, and the cookie cutter one from Helsa is $400. And honestly, if I could just order it right now, I will order it, but it's been sold out and I don't know if it's coming back in stock. So I'm just like, I don't know if I want to, you know, make my own version, because the Helsa version, it has faux leather accent pieces, and I could get actual leather for half of the price. So I'm really thinking about it, and I don't know if I'm like so precious about it being a one-to-one or if I'm fine with it being, you know, my own version of the thing. So I'm thinking about that. But they have this jewelry store where you can like make your own jewelry and things like that. Yo, these motorcycle moped shits just gonna lose your whole fucking big toe.
The gang. The beauty gang bang.
I cannot. I hate it. It's like it's 18 million of them, bruh. Like, what do you mean? I don't want that. But yeah, let's go on to see the jewelry now. This is why you can't listen to the TikTokers. They just be doing anything sometimes. Wasting my goddamn legs.
Nah, I mean, if you was trying to come for the boutiques, you might have got your tongue wasted.
Hi.
Buy something?
I'm looking
I'm looking
to see. So we came back into the hotel and they gave a little birthday cakey. This is so cutie with a nice little note. To have a fantastic day and an even better year ahead did it for me. I'm such a sucker for the things. It's so pretty. Little flowers in it and stuff. Not gonna lie to you, Craig. If the weather was a little bit better, it wasn't raining, this would be a nice spot. I love the skyline and the pool. It's just so moody and beautiful. But the weather was giving cold. I had to put on my hoodie from the airport, my little travel hoodie. So I did not wear any of the dresses that we picked out because it was cold for my birthday, which I was sickest. But I'm just making the best. Lemons into lemonade. I did like their presentation. The food was pretty decent, but I won't lie to you. The Vietnamese focus food has been better so far. So this fusion of Italian and Vietnamese food was just okay. I prefer, thus far, the Vietnamese food by itself. This was pretty tasty and affordable. We got 2 appetizers, 2 cocktails, and 2 entrees, and it came up to about 85 US, I believe. It is 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. We are on our way to the Bana Hills amusement park. It's like an hour away from where we're staying, and a lot of doom and gloom happening. I don't get how the people just willingly live in London. Like, I would just die to death. This is 3 days of this, and was on the fence about Ho Chi Minh City, but I think I have to go because it's like 80 degrees and sunny. So even for a day, just to get out of this, I think I have to do it. But excited to see the Golden Bridge, and I think there's some other things there. But upon my research, it was saying that the park itself is like very Americanized. Well, I won't say Americanized, like French colonial, which makes sense. But yeah, I'm excited to get on the cable car. Hopefully there is enough visibility that it's not too foggy, that I can see the sights. But yeah, this is like the main attraction out here, so I'm excited that I finally get to see it, because I've been looking at pictures of it for years. So the goal is to see this, and then I definitely want to get a massage and probably go get a steak din. Harpo still wants a banh mi. I'm not too fond of them. The bread is just it's a little too, it's not nice for me. It'd be a little too hard. But yeah, we'll see what happens today.
Oh, put my pocket PC in here. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it come with a strap. I never used it until now, but I don't know if they pickpocket out here. But you know, that's the reason why I was like, this might be a good tape. You know what I mean? Like, put all the cash displays up in here and keep my pockets fairly empty. I got a little shoppy.
Rainy day part 75 in Danang. We are at Banana Hills, which is the amusement park. I didn't even expect to wear this. I didn't think that it was going to be a rainy monsoon this whole time. This was just my airport little Zara thing, but it's coming in the clutch. I have on this Frankie shop crop top. These Ailey, I got this from Instagram, some shop in Spain for these culottes, and then I have on my Nike Riffs. They're like a water shoe, so I guess it's appropriate. And we gonna see. We waiting for this cable car to open up. It opens up at 7, and yeah.
Oh, you got the bracelets on the anklets. Ow, ow.
They already know. They know who I'm is out here. I have never had my heart broken so bad. This zero visibility, to come all the way out here to Da Nang to not be able to see a goddamn thing is unridiculous. I don't know who I did it to, what guards I pissed off, but please accept me back into your good graces, because this was not nice. I was still in awe about how big this structure was. The hands holding up the bridge, everything was just very massive and surreal. Now, I was hanging on. You could see it all over my face. Just trying to be grateful and show gratitude because I made it here. But the weather was just less than ideal, bruh. But I made it here. One thing about it, I'ma quit some activities. It was cold as hell up there. It was foggy as hell. Couldn't see not a damn thing. Fingers is cold. And then it started raining. Yeah, please airlift me back down to the town, please. I'm not a ride or die traveler at all. So the little fingers, the little hands, that's all I'm gonna be able to do. But I'm excited to be going to Saigon, aka Ho Chi Minh City, tomorrow for the 90-degree weather, because it's giving winter. I just don't understand why the weather would be like this. For like, why would y'all choose to celebrate me like this? It's crazy. Yeah, they hate me real bad out here in viet, but Hopefully tomorrow it'll be a good thing. They got some good shopping out there. We might double back and go to the Taylor city again, Hoi An, today. But I definitely need a massage. I need a massage. And massage we did get, because one thing about it, I need to ease my suffering. After that heartbreak that I just experienced, I needed some rest and relaxation. Harpo got a foot massage. I got a 90-minute upper body hot stone massage. And it was about $40 total for both of us. And then they gave us this little snack before we left out, which was cute. We went to this place where you wrap your own spring rolls, and this was kind of like street food. It's an inside outdoor situation, but this was like one of the best meals we've had so far. The flavor was bussin'. This is the beginning of our coffee shop brigades. We have coffee shops galore on the list to visit, and this one is close to our hotel, and it is just so beautiful. I love the architecture, and this pandan latte was everything plus the taxation. Good food and good ambiance is hard to come by. We are in Danang Airport because we let our intrusive thoughts win. We are on our way to Ho Chi Minh City, aka Saigon. I like how Saigon sounds better. It's like more official, more fish. But the weather out there is 90 degrees and sunny. So we had to get away from this doom and gloom. And I'm excited. I know there's a lot of shopping out there, but you know, with the Asian brands, they be slim and trim, and I'm a lot of cold grace. So we gonna see. I feel like we got a little side quest, a little day full of extravaganza-ness. So yeah, we gonna get out there like 9 a.m. and then leave around 10 p.m. So a full day ski of food and fashion for sure. But we're about to get on this flight. The flight is about an hour away. And yeah, like I'm just not into suffering anymore. Like in my younger years, I would have just suffered this out, but I was just like, nah, I didn't come all of this way for no sun. Already have the mood shift. Oh, that's nice. The vitamin D. We out here getting some brekkie. And these little chairs. Look how.
Put me on camera.
Wow. Because you in a little chair. Yeah, giving the kindergarten chair. But it's a lot of hustle and bustle here, but it's warm. Nice warm weather. This is a street food but restaurant front spot. Not the prettiest, but the food was some of the best that I had. A Vietnamese style steak and egg skillet. And you use the bread to sop up all of those juices and load up your eggs and your steak and your onions. Like a steak, egg, and cheese on a roll. Mad good. Okay, now that we fueled up, let's get the shopping. This is the first spot. I saw this list from some of the girlas on TikTok, and this one didn't disappoint. The clothes were really well made. I love the imagination and the creativity, the pleats, and all of the dimension that these clothes have. Very different from anything I've ever seen in the US and anywhere else. The creativity here is a 10 out of 10. These pants were fire too. Started off strong, so now on to the next spot. Compound garment. I seen this all over the TikTok. The gorillas was loving this place. So far, the arrangements were cool. It had menswear and women's wear, a lot of knits, a lot of tailored trousers, button ups. These pants were super well made. Don't know about the fabrication though. It looks like a poly, which seems like the theme so far. Little cute bustier stitch, sex diddly X. See? Some nice pinstripe trousers. Now the faux leather. As you can see, very plasticky looking. Didn't like that part. This leopard belt though, real thin. I should have gotten her. But again, the faux leather is really not up to my cup of tea thus far. Little firkin. They had part two of the same store right across, so we decided to check that one out. Upon the walk in, I felt like we were gonna get a little bit better of a selection, and we did. This faux leather is a little bit more durable, it's not so shiny. I love the ombre on this green, very gorgeous, but again, very shiny faux leather. This skirt took my heart away. More bags, but again, very shiny, very vinyl. And I like my faux leathers to look a little bit more believable. I want them to moonlight as real leather for real. They do a lot of bustiers and corsets here in it. I like the ombre on these pants though. Initially drawn to this black one because I have on black already. That's how it always works. But the gray is a stunner. Y'all know how I feel about the gray. The gray gave me all of the lifeage. Love this pleats and the balloon hem. Yes. So this spot, I do not see the gorillas talking about. So I'm gonna have to make my own tiki taki on this because this place was the best, hands down. The tailoring, I love that their logo is the wax sign. Like if you watch Game of Thrones or any of those old medieval style shows when they use the seal for when they send letters. Love that detail. These Kulaks ate down. In hindsight, I wish I would have purchased a few pieces from here, even though they were poly blends, but they were really well made. It was basically a cheaper Zara, if I'm being completely honest. I love this set so bad and I wanted to get it, but I would have sweat right through this in the summertime. Nice spring piece though, so regrets. More coffee because we are running on fumes at this point. But the coffee culture is just spectacular. We got strawberry matcha and a coconut cloud matcha. So good. Really, really, really love the jeans here. This is more of a menswear store within the same coffee shop, which I think is a really cool concept. These double waist raw denim jeans, though, mad fire. Very interesting space. These little clogsies, a little bit of Ronald McDonald couture, kind of. More Louis Vuitton inspired. Ironically, I was getting so many comments from the girls on if I was shopping for shoes. What shoes? Where are the shoes? I hated all of them. There was not one shoe that I liked and that I would buy. So there's the answer to the question. There are no shoes. They're ugly. I like those shorts with the big cuffs. They remind me of a pair that I got from ASOS. I'm enjoying this store because it's kind of a concept store and it has museum like quality and pieces. The whole store screams ambiance and the architecture is gorgeous. They had a bunch of frames on sale and I should have just walked away because I wanted everything. I ended up getting these. Now, I'm gonna tell you one thing. The creativity in Vietnam, Saigon, Ho Chi Minh is on 100,000 trillion. Very futuristic. America could never, especially not for these prices. As a concept store, I feel like they had a lot of designer styled pieces that you would see in maybe a Rick Owens or a Comme des Garçons, but for the reasonable prices. The pants were about $30, $40 the most. And the execution and the tailoring was stupendous, magnificent. Look at these pants. Futuristic. These rugs, though, and these throws, look how plush, extra juicy. I was obsessed because this really reminds me of a Dover street market. I think that's kind of what the goal was here. But look at this fur coatage, that plushness. The red, it's not even red, it's like a scarlet color. Gorge. And this store was huge. I love the tailoring and the beadwork on this. And then they had a lot of areas that was art worthy where you can go and take photos and things of that nature. Some more faux leather. I ain't seen not one piece of real leather in my whole visit in this store. Not gonna hold you. Love, love, love this. And then they had this horsey, this mechanical horse. I just think the concept and the art exhibits that they had within this department store was just fire. No notes on the execution and just how pretty the department store is. I should have gotten these. When I was editing, I was kicking myself like, girl, why we didn't buy these? Very confused. Of course, we had to stop for some fried chicken, and this was so good. This onion chicken, it had some type of sweetness to it. It was so good. I cannot describe it. It was amazing. We are on our way to, I guess, the jewelry store to see about the fronts because Harpo wants to give him some, well, he want to get a gold tooth fishes or 2 or 3. So yeah, we went to a few stores already. Not gonna lie, the fabrication wasn't the best. A lot of polyesters, but the execution I like. I like the styles. I like how unique the fashions are here. And yeah, they got their own little swag, their own little, you know, culture of the fashions. And I like that. I like it out here overall. It reminds me of LA, Cali. Yeah, very lush, very green, a lot of palm trees. The traffic is insanity with all of these scooters. There's no rhyme or reason. The scooters be on the street with me, running down on you all crazy. And then the pedestrian could just walk across the street whenever they want. But yeah, the coffee culture in Vietnam is crazy overall. Like, they don't got nothing. If you thought we had a coffee culture, we give nothing over here. Every block literally is a coffee shop with some type of freaky specialty coffee. But so far so good. I bought a skirt from one of these stores. It was like $28. Love that for me. I bought some glasses. They were on sale for like $60. Never saw those. I'm gonna put a prescription in them. And then, yeah, we just chilling. I think I have like 2 other stores that I want to check out. And I didn't realize that they had a metro out here. They got a train and they got buses. And we've been taking the cabs. The train might be quicker, but we gonna see. The cabs take forever because the traffic out here is insane. Exhibit A and B and C and D. Y'all, I really cannot make this up. I cannot. We are in Ho Chi Minh. Look what's happening. Raining mad hard. Like, I can't escape the rain. Why? Why did the rain follow me here? Danang said, oh, you thought you was getting away from us. Psych, Mike tricked ya. But yeah, we in this little coffee shop. It's a coffee shop every 2.5 steps. I got some pistachio oolong tea. It's pretty decent. And we've been drinking coffee damn near every day. Well, Harpo don't even drink coffee. Having coffee every day. I'm happy that I got to escape the rain for a little bit of time we did, and the shopping was pretty decent, which was made me happy. Like to see clothes and the fashions was it didn't disappoint. I didn't feel let down. I'm happy that I came here, but I hope the rain stops soon because we still wanted to go to I think like two more places. And I wouldn't be me if I didn't stop by some vintage in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh. Look at that vintage big Gucci bag. These green Oxfords, though, so super goody. Yes, Dior, Dior. And then we got the little Rick Owens Converses. They got some Bottega. Yes, this tote bag was so fire. A little Raf Simmons, doctor's coat stitch. Their little setup was just so cute. This bag, I died about that metallic with the exotics. Metallic snake. Yes, please. Okay, Armani with the glitter overcoat, double breast. And this Fendi pencil skirt. Very much giving 80s with a nice button up. Ooh. Skirt is right up my alley. Nice leather number. Homme de Garçon. These pants are made out of a tarp material. So it kind of feels like a IKEA bag. But I really love them. They are so good. A lot of Prada pieces. More Louis Vuitton. This spot was good. Look at that. Exotics. I love that jacket. And this watercolor style one as well. The pieces were hitting. Yes, indeedy. Y'all remember this jacket from H&M, from the H&M collab? And then we went to another one that wasn't too far. Their jackets were really, really fire. Mostly men's stuff, but y'all know I be in the men's section. This D&G jacket though, I love the ribbing on it and all of the materials. It's giving game blouses. The collection overall was really nice here. They had a mix of vintage and modern pieces, which I love to see the juxtaposition in one space. Love, love, love that Gucci. Modern pieces, nice Gucci little knockoff vintage joint. But what I will say is that they had some really great vintage jeans and they had the bigger sizes. They had size 32, 34, 36. It wasn't real petite sizes, which I thoroughly appreciated. So on day 5, we did the vintage shopping, which I created a separate video for that. So if you didn't see that, go back and catch up. But I just wanted to show y'all the coffee shops. The culture here is unmatched. I just love how beautiful the layouts are. Carefully crafted to look like someone's living room. Very comfy, very cozy, very lively. And then you can go out here on the balcony and have your beverage and look out on the city. We were so coffeeed out, so we just got some fresh juices and some kombucha, which was fire. I wanted to show y'all this aquarium that they had at the bar on the right-hand side with the fishies. And then we headed over here for some dinner because you know that we are steak obsessed. And if you didn't know, we love to chase great steak places. The cocktails were really good. I got a lemon drop. Harpo got some watermelon drink. The steaks were amazing. Love that asparagus with some type of hollandaise sauce on it. Scrump diddly. At this point, this is get unready with me. I'm back from the beach, but I wanted to show y'all what I have on. This cover up is from the Zone. It's so good. This bathing suit is from ASOS. I'm trying to see if y'all can see it. It's a little monokini cutout little situation. And these sunnies are from the Zone as well. I've worn these on here before. But we're about to go see the Lady Buddha, since this is basically like our last night here. And we're not going to have no other time to do it. But I had to stick my toe into the beach. Like, I just needed to do it. But yeah, this is the fit. I'm going to link everything in the description or whatever. But let's go to the next adventure while we're out here. On our way to see the big Lady Buddha temple. Full fit is Zara. Nice little crop button up. This ruffle. Base to match 3-dimension skirtage. Nikes. I think they the LD thousands or something like that. Stole these socks from Harpo. Do not know where they're from. Spitfire Sunnies. Hi, Mr. Monkey Man. No. Hi, cutie patootie. On my way to this Lady Buddha. I think there's like numerous temples throughout on your way to her. She's like 200 and something feet. I think like every country, well, most religious countries, they always have a big Cristo-like sculpture. And I could see this from the hotel. So I'm like, I want to come up here and see it. After that golden hand bridge thing, I just felt like I need to leave here with some. I need to see some. So that's what we finna do right now. See a bunch of temples, and hopefully it's like colorful and the architecture is cutie. And then get something to eat, because I'm hungry.
This shit.
It is so gorgeous the way the weather has been. I felt a little defeated, not gonna lie, but I'm really happy that I came to this temple. Every time I go to another country, I always visit the temples. Japan, Thailand, India, and they're just always so beautiful. Just gorgeous. The sky looks crazy. We've been wanting to try this pizza spot, but there's been a wait, so we put our names down, and in the meantime, we are going to try a little sushi appetizer. Yeah, I know, all we do is eat. But what is life for? The living, the taking, and the eating. I'm so excited about this Revolving sushi bar situation. There used to be one in Baltimore when I went to Morgan, and I believe they closed down, but I never see them in New York City. So when we walk past this, I am stoked, very excited. Harpo only had one plate, so I had basically 5 plates. They gave us both a soup and some water. It came up to about 175,000 Vietnamese dong, which is basically 6 US dollars. I don't think I will ever be able to get over how cheap the things are here. people will say the price for the thing, and it's just like, huh? The cabana that we had earlier, or the little chairs we had at the beach, we had 2 beers, the chair, and a watermelon juice. It was $7 to rent the chairs and get the beverages. Curious to see what this food is going to be like at this pizza spot, because pizza in other countries is just always a fail, but this is like very popular. So we're around the corner. We're about to mosey our way back to wait for them, but for whatever reason, y'all, is the cocktails are really scarce here. They don't really drink. They drink a lot of fresh juices and beers. But I did peep on this menu that they had like a sparkling wine. So I'm very excited about the sparkling wineage. But basically, I've been straight edge out here, y'all. I've been deprived of the liquors. I'm detoxing unwillingly, but I'm detoxing. We were hearing such great things about Pizza 4Ps. We tried to go the other day, but they were fully booked out. So we tried again and we were successful. So let's see what this is all about. The ambiance is very, very pretty. And so far, the ambiance doesn't mean that the food has to suffer. You know, in New York, normally you get good food, the ambiance is bad, and vice versa. But this was a win. We got a little bottle of orange wine. That was about, I think, $25. And then we both got some pasta entrees. And then we shared a pizza. This pizza was half pepperoni and half scallop and broccolini. Mad good. When it comes to the night lights, Danang, they do their big one. I love the way they light up their city and their buildings, like a mini 42nd Street. It's so beautiful to just be out at night doing some sightseeing. This really fueled my Libra rising, the vanity in me. Y'all know I love to see some pretty gorgeous and luxurious things. So the nighttime, such a treat. And Danang, no notes. We are gonna go to see this dragon bridge light up. Apparently on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, it lights up, it sprays water and fire and brimstone and all of these things. Yo, being from New York City is such a gift and a curse, because I don't know what I was expecting from the damn fire-breathing dragon, but it wasn't that. I thought it was going to be like big fire, big Daenerys Targaryen Dracarys energy. It was baby Puff the Magic Dragon, Spyro, little Puff fire, and then some waterworks. It's cute, but it's just not enough to I could have been in the bed. I'm grateful for the experience, because I know it would have tore me up. Like, girl, how was it? I missed it, but I'm happy to have seen it, so that my curiosity wouldn't eat me up tomorrow on my flight. Like, girl, what we missed? We missed the dragon, the dragon. But yeah, we're about to go in this little night market for a touch. I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news again. You don't need to add this to your list if you go to Vietnam. It's cool to see. We had some sugarcane juice. I've honestly had better at the Asian food markets that we have at home. The food, it didn't look fresh to me. I wouldn't advise. It's probably been out for hours, so we didn't even try these things. It is literally 6 a.m. and I'm back out here on the beach. My hotel is literally back there, so I just get to walk out and be on the beach. But every day I was looking out off of our balcony, and early in the morning I would see people out here, and I'm just curious, what is happening out here? So it's our last day and I'm out here at 6 a.m. It's about, 7 p.m. New York City time, and the beach is just, there's so many people out here. It's more people out here now at 6 a.m. than there was at 11 a.m. when we came yesterday. But a lot of people are working out. The older folks are doing their hot girl and hot guy walks. This is just their workout. I would love to just walk along the beach as my workout in the morning. gorgeous, and people are in the water. I'm probably gonna dip up until my knees. I need a little baptism. I ain't really go in yesterday because it was spotty raining, but this is gorgeous. To come out here and just meditate and just see all the beauty, like, it's so beautiful back there. That's heaven right there. I always say that whenever it's like an opening in the cloud, or maybe even right here. That's heaven right there, y'all. So gorgeous. I needed this. I needed this last little hurrah. I didn't know what I needed it for. I woke up at 6 a.m. and it was just the call of the ocean. And I think it's Pisces. I always feel drawn to the water. When I'm biking in the city, I always bike to a body of water. If I go on vacation, I need the hotel to have a pool or to be near water. I'm a water baby. But this is just so serene out here. And I might go catch one of the coffee shops that I had on my list. I had this real like jungly looking one that looked like you were in the forest. So I think I'm gonna probably take like a little Uber. Their Ubers are called Grab. Take one of those over there. The Ubers have been super cheap, like $2. The food, all of the experiences have been super cheap, and it makes me pissed off to live in a country that overcharges for everything. The most I've spent was $90 for dinner, and it was a dinner that probably would have been like $250 in America. So this is definitely comebackable. 19-hour flight and all, I will come back here. Very gorgeous, very peaceful. So this is the epitome of an easy morning. Y'all know I just be doing stuff basically for the plot and for the ambiance. If you are a coffee lover, you need to come to the Vietnam because they got the coffee scene on locketh. When I tell you, the cafes look like crazy Lotus hotel situations. Come on, please. Like, I would want to be here for this scene alone. Working from home, working from the cafes, so zen, so gorgeous, so relaxing. It's basically 7 a.m. right now. No one is in this cafe, so, you know, I'm about to take this over. It's giving Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Why am I in the middle of the jungle with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa? Tell me, why am I here for some coffee? This is gorgeous, y'all. The koi fish pond took me out for dinner and a movie. If this isn't zen peacefulness, I don't know what else is. Don't give me a TV in the coffee shop. Give me some koi fish. Give me an aquarium. Give me a waterfall. I want all of these things. They have set the standard, the gold star. And then I will cross the ocean for you. You go on this little side quest to go over to the registers to order your drinks. Blown away. Smoke show. This is crazy. And the best coffee. Got a coconut coffee. The best one that I had so far. Because it's like a little smoothie, the way they do their fraps. It's a little bit like ice creamy. The coconut shavings in here. And then I was stalking him out because his leather is to smithereens. Yes. Hey y'all, so it's my last day in Danang, and I'm fake sad because the weather is just now starting to shape up. I don't know what kind of construction they're doing over here, so I hope y'all can hear me well. I'm on this balcony or whatever. It's a little still doom and gloom, but it's not raining. It's very humid. But I just wanted to give y'all my takeaway notes for this vacation, whether I recommend it or not, etc. I highly recommend it. I want you to pay attention. If you have the luxury of booking this trip last minute, I think it would be very worth it because we booked maybe like 2 or 3 weeks in advance and we couldn't really see the weather, but it's very beach town, and you know, with beach towns, every now and then it's going to be rainy and you can't really control that. The week before we came and then this week that we're leaving, it was clearer skies. It's not supposed to rain, but very good trip overall. I would highly recommend that you come to Danang over Ho Chi Minh City if you had to choose, especially if you're from a city like New York. It's just a lot of hustle and bustle. There's no beach. The traffic is crazy. It takes forever to get places. It's giving Cali, California, or 42nd Street traffic all the time, nonstop. The food was really good. Would highly recommend for you to take a day trip to Ho Chi Minh City like we did. You could catch a 7 a.m. flight and be there around 9 a.m. and just spend the whole day there. We took an 11 p.m. flight back. Amazing. That was enough time to do all of the shopping that we needed to do and get food. So would highly recommend that if you want a little break against the beach. You don't want beach every day, but I think Danang has a little bit of everything. It has the beach, it has the city aspect, it has the great restaurants, the food, the coffee culture is amazing. The best I've seen in out of most places. If you really enjoy coffee, you can coffee cafe shop all over, and the ambiance is just so beautiful. I'm not the biggest coffee girl, but if I had an extended stay here, I would try all of the coffee shops just because I like to, for research purposes, I like to compare and contrast. As far as Hoi An, definitely would recommend for you to go there. That's the place where you get things tailored. It's about an hour away from here, and I would highly recommend for you to be very thoughtful, for you to have pictures of whatever you want to get tailored or designs. They make bags, they make shoes. I saw someone on my packing video ask if I was going to get some tabbies made, and the answer was a hard no, because it's a lot of knockoff culture there. Not gonna lie, they have a lot of knockoff North Face, Arc'teryx, Solomon sneakers. So I didn't really want to do the tabbies too crazy, and also because they're flats. I don't really get jiggy with the flats too much. The tabbies that I have, it's a loafer and heels for the most part, but they also didn't look well made. They looked very knockoffy, and I just wasn't into it. As far as getting clothes tailored, I would highly recommend for you to go get clothes tailored, like trousers and pretty dresses and things of that nature. Maybe something original design that you have, but if you're looking to like create something, because I was trying to create that Helsa coat, that cinch coat, and she was like, oh yeah, we can replicate this about 80%, and I just didn't want to chance my money on. She said it was only going to be like 200 US to do it, and I would come and get fitted and things of that nature, but it just didn't sit well with me to pay the $200 and then come there and it doesn't look so much like the jacket, in my opinion. Like I just wasn't willing to take that chance. But if you have some trousers or just something in your mind that you want to get made, maybe you have sketches, or maybe you have a piece that you really love that you can't get again. Maybe you got some great trousers from Japan or somewhere and you really want to have them replicated. Bring the pants, bring the bag, and have them recreate that. They take about 2 to 3 days to create the item, and then you come back and try it on, or you can have them ship it to your hotel. Would highly recommend for you to go there if you have a piece to reference, because if it's something online or you have a picture of, they're going to tell you they can only match it 80%, and I wasn't willing to take that chance. The vintage here was decent. It was nothing to write home about. The Ho Chi Minh shopping was definitely better, but it was a lot of polyester things, well-made polyester, and it just wasn't gonna last. So the way people go crazy over the shopping here, and I have to realize not to be that way. There's levels to the fashion, there's levels to style, and everybody was just like, oh yeah, Ho Chi Minh City is great. All of the stuff is polyester though. So it's kind of like, say for instance, you went to go get your hair done and they do a really, really great job, but they do it with synthetic hair instead of human hair. So it looks great, but it's not gonna last. And that's what Ho Chi Minh City gives. A lot of polyester stuff, not too much original fibers, wool, cotton, at least in Hoi An. If you go get something made, they make it out of wool and things of that nature. So if you're looking for clothing, I would highly suggest for you to go get tailoring in Hoi An. Ho Chi Minh is cool if you're into the fast fashion. They make very well made fast fashion clothes, but they're not gonna last, chat. So that's all I'm gonna say. Really tough. I'm gonna say really tough, but last night probably was the first time we really found a place that had like wine. They're not too big on the cocktails out here. A lot of beer. I think 2 places that we went to had like good cocktails, but they're not really big on that. But great if you want to come out here for a beach. It's such a charming little town. I loved it. I wish I could stay here more. I would highly recommend for you to stay longer than 7 days, because that's what we did. Probably like 10 days I think would be cool. But overall, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Only reason why I give it a 9 out of 10 is because of the rain. Really messed up my Golden Bridge pictures. That damn fog and all of that. But other than that, great birthday trip. I couldn't ask for much more. Great location on the beach. It was perfect. It was perfect. I'm not going to lie. I would do it all over again, 100%. But I hope y'all enjoyed this Vietnam Danang vlog, my birthday experience. And I'll see y'all back here. I don't know whether it'll be a Thursday or Sunday, but I'll see y'all back here. Love y'all so much. Mean it. Bye.